Open a folder, inside it, more folders. Inside those, more folders. The same thing all the way down. That is the whole secret of recursion. A problem that contains a smaller copy of itself, and in code, it is just a function that calls itself. It only needs two things: a base case, when to stop, and a recursive case, how to shrink the problem one step. Forget the base case, and it never stops. It calls itself forever, until the whole program crashes. Every call waits on the one inside it. They stack up, and then unwind, handing back one answer at a time, until you get 4 times, 3 times, 2 times 1, 24. The real trick is to stop tracing every step. Trust that the smaller call just works, and only handle this single level. That leap is what makes recursion click. But there is a catch. Write Fibonacci the naive way, and the same little calls explode into a giant tree of repeated work. Remember answers you have already computed, and that tree collapses. Exponential becomes linear. Same recursion, one cache. Recursion solves problems that simply shrink. But what about problems where you have to search, try things when most of them are wrong? That is backtracking. You make a choice, you explore it, and the moment it hits a dead end, you undo that choice and try the next one. It is really one pattern: choose, explore, unchoose. 3 moves that quietly solve 100 different puzzles. A maze is the clearest picture. Walk forward until you hit a wall, then back up to the last fork and try a different turn until a path reaches the exit. The 8 queens puzzle: place a queen in every row with none able to attack another. The instant 2 clash, pull the last one out and slide it over. Want every ordering of a set? Pick a first element, solve the rest, then put it back and pick a different first. The branches are all the permutations. Every subset is even simpler. At each item, branch 2 ways: take it or leave it, all the way down. Hunt a word hidden in a grid of letters. Step to a neighbor that matches, keep going, and if the letters stop lining up, retreat and try another direction. Sudoku is the exact same move. Drop a digit into an empty cell, push on, and if it breaks the rules further in, walk it all the way back and try again. Here is why this is not brute force. The instant a path cannot possibly work, you cut the whole branch beneath it and skip millions of dead ends in one stroke. Step back far enough, and every one of these is the same thing: a depth-first walk down a tree of decisions. The cost is just the shape of that tree, the number of choices raised to the depth. Pruning is the only thing keeping it from blowing up, and recursion is using the call stack to remember where you were. You can do the very same search by hand, with your own stack and a plain loop. You already lean on recursion every day: parsing JSON, walking a file tree, rendering nested comments, anything shaped like a tree. And backtracking quietly runs the hard things: regular expression engines, type checkers, route planners, the solver inside your puzzle app. It is also the pattern interviewers love, because learning it once unlocks a whole shelf of problems at the same time. The 2 classic mistakes: forgetting the base case so it never stops, and forgetting to undo your move before you try the next one. Could you write these as plain loops? Sometimes, but the recursive version usually reads like the problem itself, and that is the point. So hold 2 pictures in your head: recursion, solve a smaller version, and trust it. Backtracking, recursion that is allowed to change its mind, a base case and a recursive case. A stack that remembers: choose, explore, unchoose, and prune the dead ends. That is the entire game. If recursion finally clicked, subscribe. Cloud Codes makes the hard ideas make sense.